Now at 10 o'clock, federal and local investigators are searching for answers in a plane crash that killed one person and injured a second. That crash happening in Gila Bend, an hour south of Phoenix this morning. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly learned more details about the plane involved in this crash and has the latest on the investigation.
The crash happened 12 hours ago and authorities are still here investigating. Taking a closer look at this aircraft, it doesn't look anything like your typical plane. More like a hang glider with wheels and an engine. It crashed at Gila Bend Municipal Airport just before 10 o'clock Sunday morning. The Federal Aviation Administration says 2 people were on board. One person died from the crash. The other was airlifted to a hospital for treatment. Their names have not been released at this time. At the crash scene, you can see the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office and the medical examiner as the National Transportation Safety Board takes over the investigation into what happened. What they've released at this time is this wasn't your typical plane, but an experimental amateur-built aircraft. Planes that you can put together by yourself.
They can build them in their own homes, in a hangar, in basements, in garages, and so forth.
Dick Napinski is the spokesperson with the Experimental Aircraft Association. Now, how safe are these kind of aircraft?
Well, these aircraft are extremely safe. Hundreds of thousands of hours are flown in them every single year.
He says don't let the experimental name fool you. Just because you can build these yourself doesn't mean you can take them into the air right away.
Before that airplane can take any kind of test flight, it must receive an airworthiness certificate from the FAA. These are licensed aircraft, they're inspected aircraft, and they are inspected every year or 100 hours of flight, just like factory-built aircraft.
On average, he says there are fewer than 30 fatal experimental aircraft crashes a year. When he saw the photos of this, he also said it may be an ultralight aircraft, which is a different category than experimental.
A light category of aircraft under 254 pounds, which carries only one person, 5 gallons of fuel, and people may see them. They may look like hang gliders with engines.
But given that 2 people were on board, it would still have to get inspected by the FAA. The NTSB will be out here to start its investigation, looking into weather conditions, the pilot's experience, and if the aircraft was certified. Napinski tells me it can take up to a year before a cause of the crash is determined. We're in Gila Bend. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thank you.